Hello, and I'm back on part two of the United States of America Worst Biscuits. But hopefully, this time they'll be just a little bit better. But for this recipe, it calls for 2 cups of flour. We're going to add to the 2 cups of flour 3/4 cups of whole milk or cream, whipping cream. And to that, we're going to add a 1/3 cup of buttered flavored shortening. So I'm going to take a little bit of that butter flavor, shorten it, and grease my cast iron skillet. And of course, I've already preheated my oven to 410 degrees. Yep, very hot, but that's what this recipe calls for. It's a buttered base biscuit. Okay, so to my 2 cups of flour, I'm going to add my shortening, my buttered flavor shortening mixture. And I'm going to get me a whisk and whisk it in. I'm going to whisk it in until it performs like pea-sized flour bits. Just take my time, not in a hurry. And this little silicone whisk comes in handy because things really don't stick to it. And it's cute. Make sure I mix it together very good. That's to ensure that each bite has butter in it. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I see that I have the pea size uh, that I'm looking for, and I'm going to add my 3/4 cups of cream. And I'm going to start it off with a spoon so that I can make sure I get the edges good. I want to make sure I get it incorporated and mixed very properly so that there is not any powder left standing. Just take my time and mix it in there. Not in any hurry. This is round two after all. Okay, so now after I've mixed it properly, what I've done is I've put it out here and I've added some extra flour to my rolling pin and along to my parchment paper so that it doesn't stick. And I upgraded my cup this time around. My cup is a little bit bigger, and I have it a little bit thicker so that we can get bigger biscuits this time around. We can see them this time. Make sure they're touching so that they can bake upward. It's not whatnot. Just keep on folding until you get the consistency of the dough. Once again, we don't want to over process this dough because maybe I did the first time, but hey, I don't know. I may be doing it again this time, but I have to get it to the right consistency so that I can get something out of it. I'm thinking it out there with my hands. I tell you what, I'm a soldier because this is round two in the same day, I might add. I'm gonna get so good at these biscuits, y'all. I'm gonna be making biscuits in my sleep. Last one. A little bit more room. A little more flour. Make sure you keep it floured because you don't want it to stick. Once it stick, it kind of it's a little bit more difficult to handle it, and then it makes it more tougher. You don't want tough dough. You don't want to overwork it. Once again, just enough to get it to consistency that we need to get another the last big man biscuit out of here. We're gonna call it a big man biscuit this time. Grown folks biscuit. The first one was a little kidlet. These are grown man, grown woman biscuits this time. Okay, take a look. See? Okay, now they stayed in the oven for about 25 minutes, and this this is the end result, y'all. Now look at them. Now add a little butter to them, of course. I'm not gonna say that they are all that, but they're definitely a little higher grader than the first batch because I can tell that they got a little bit bigger. I can see the depthness of them, and I actually probably can put something on the inside of them. Take a look. Hot. I love this cast iron skillet because it gets it so hot. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and to comment on my channel. Once again, I thank you for tuning in to Miss Sharon channel. Don't forget to be bold and daring with your cooking. You cannot go wrong as long as you continue to practice. Practice makes perfect. Enjoy.